with people that doesn't make decision early can be a very, very tough and difficult thing to handle. Dealing with people that cannot make decision from left to right or don't know what they want at a particular time is a very, very difficult task to handle. Then you being that kind of person that is very, very indecisive, it shows. I don't even know how to put it, but sometimes it can be exhausting and very annoying because you'll be like, everybody's depending on me to make the decision, and at the end of the day, I really don't know what to do or how to handle the decision or how to make the decision. So I'm here to tell you that really being indecisive, it's not one's fault, but it's also a fault. Now, what am I trying to say in essence is that I want you to have that in your head, that you being indecisive, it's not your own making. It is just how you were, let's say, programmed, or how you adapt to things, or how you feel about things at that particular time or at that particular period. Now, I want you to also know in your mind and your head that, okay, you know what, I am not a perfect being, because the only perfect person in life in this world is God, as in your maker, your creator, everything. That is why he created you. You understand? Because I didn't mean you were perfect, you would have created yourself, but God in his own way created you. So you have to have that understanding that you're not a perfect being. So once in a while, being indecisive comes to play in one's life. So you have to know that, okay, you know what, being indecisive is just part of human being. That's to tell me, to remind me, or to remind you that you're not a perfect being. Another thing you should also know, that being indecisive or inability to make decision at a particular time, is that you should also know being indecisive is part of life and cannot be ignored. You should know that when you are not being making decision at that particular time, it is not, as in, it is just a regular thing. It is part of life. It is expected, because you are human. So human beings take their time. They want to reason it. They want to understand what they are going to decide on. They want to know how it's going to affect them, how it's going to affect the next person around them, if it's going to be beneficial and all those kind of things. So there are a lot of things that come to play when you want to decide or make decisions for things. So I want you to understand that making decision is part of life and also cannot be ignored. So you should have the understanding that yes, okay, I am like this at a particular time. I just have to rest and think over it. Then I will know that, okay, I'll make the decision when the time comes. So another thing you should also understand is that understanding that there's small decision to be made. So whether you like it or not, being indecisive is one of the one of the hurdles you pass in life. So when you are being indecisive, quickly make your decision. But when you are quickly making your decision, don't be in a hurry. Do you understand? Okay, let me put it this way. You know you have a decision to make, and you know that decision depends on you, and you know that decision might affect people and affect things around you, and may affect loved ones around you, may affect people positively or negatively. So in order for you to make this decision, what I'm trying to say in essence is that you have to, in your thinking, you have to focus very well on what is important and what is not important. Is it going to benefit you? Is going to, so make that decision in a way that it is not going to take much time, because you still have a lot of decisions to make ahead in the future. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, if you know, let's just leave it at that. Just know that understanding that there's more decision to be made ahead of life, that you have to make the decision so that you can get over this one and make the next decision that is coming forward. Now, the next one is that you should know that when you are making decision, whether it favors you or doesn't favors you, even whether it comes out as the decision you made, it turns out to be a mistake, learn from this mistake, learn and move on quickly. Don't dwell on it, because if you feel your indecision made this mistake and you want to dwell on it, part of you might be letting go, as in you might be letting yourself go, in the sense that, okay, you know what, in the next decision I'm not going to take the decision myself, I'm going to confirm and ask others for their own opinion. Now, asking for opinion from people is not a bad idea, but what happens when people are not there to guide you or to the right light on you making your decision? That is why you must stop and think and ask consciousness or your spirit or your guardian angel that please help me make this decision. And in your making of decision, think about it. So what am I trying to say? If you make mistakes from your decision that you have made, learn from it and move on quickly. Don't dwell in it. Mistakes are bound to happen. Mistake happens for a reason. If you don't make mistake, how will you learn from it? There's this saying that always comes, nothing risks, nothing gained. So you made a mistake, yes, get over it and move on, so that the next mistake comes and you learn from it too, just like that. Don't dwell on the mistake that you've made based on your decision. Now, the next one again I'm going to talk about is in being indecisive. There are lessons to be learned. You understand that when you made being indecisive and you made a mistake from that indecision, that decision you took, and the mistake has been made. Now, what do you call that? That is a lesson you've learned. So because you don't want to learn that same lesson again, you now take from the experience you got from that mistake you made. I think I'm heading too much or too fast. Let me rewind. Okay. Most of us take mistakes head on, but we don't see it as lessons. Now, mistakes that we made, that we have made, what's the English in there? But mistakes that have been made already should be used as a lesson and as a reference point to yourself and to others. Now, if you see people that are trying to make the same decisions you've made before, and you know them going through this way will cause them that same mistake, you tend to correct them, tend to show them the right way, so that they will be able to learn from you and your mistakes. And you don't want people to fall in the same area that you fell into them, because you had nobody to tell you. But now that this person has someone to tell you, which is you helped the person to avoid that mistake, and from your own lessons you've teach that person. Sure, you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Now, another one again you should know is that decisions is not for the other person, it's for you. No matter how decisions you make, it will affect you either positively or negatively. But if it affects you the negative kinds of way, you just take it like that and nurse your poor heart and learn from the mistake and move on. But if it affects you positively, great. Be happy about it and go and make merry about it. Don't dwell on this, your poor decision or you getting it wrong or whatever. So I guess this is all I'm going to talk about for now. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please, I wonder why you haven't subscribed to the channel. And if this is your first time of subscribing to watching this video and watching this beautiful face, please don't make it your last. I do videos every time and every day I am able to do. So please hit the notification bell and watch this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. From me, it's bye. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
I'm okay, getting ready, on my grind line steady.